Oh, I love this. We're kicking off a new series we're calling Around the World in Texas. You don't have to hop a plane to visit Italy. Well, you do have to hop a plane to visit Italy, but not Italy. Or brush up on your French to tour Paris. You can visit European named communities without leaving the Lone Star State.
Yeah, and today we are stamping your passport in Athens, Texas. That's where we find our own Paige McCoy-Smith. Good morning, Paige.
Well, good morning to you and good morning, Texas. Now, I hear that Athens, Greece is pretty fantastic, but guess what? So is Athens, Texas. We have got a great crowd here in Athens, Texas, and we're celebrating your city. I'm joined here by Jerry Donvalt to tell us more about this wonderful community. I gotta say, you hear of things like love at first sight. Well, I think that I have fallen in love. What a great city.
Well, I'm glad you have. Welcome to Athens. We have such a great community here. We have wonderful, caring people that makes Athens just wonderful.
It's a modern community, but with lots of historic roots.
Absolutely.
For example, you've got a gorgeous square, your town center with a fantastic courthouse. Really something quite pretty.
It is very pretty. We're very proud of our square. Of course, it's very historical. We still have a lot of the same historical buildings, so that adds to the charm of it. And then there's some great shopping going along on the square that you can enjoy.
Well, that's fantastic, but I don't know if you know this, guys. Athens has another claim to fame. In fact, they are home of the very first hamburger. In fact, you've got a plaque to prove it.
We do. We are the home of the hamburger. It was invented back in the late 1880s by Fletcher Davis. Had a cafe on the north side of the square, and he created this hamburger, but back then it was just a greasy hamburger on fresh-baked sliced bread. And then he took it to the World's Fair in St. Louis in 1904, and it became the hamburger that everybody knows.
All right, speaking of hamburgers, you're going to be having a festival coming up on September 20th to celebrate the hamburgers, and you're grilling them up right now. We got some people looking pretty hungry. Holy cow! You've got to see the size of this burger. Man, do you think that would make the founder of the hamburger pretty proud?
He would be very proud of that, I can guarantee you.
I would say
Yeah.
so. Well, and hamburgers are certainly much of the fare here, but you also have some wonderful restaurants, including the Railway Cafe.
We do have a wonderful restaurant called the Railway Cafe. It's a local boy that made it big in the restaurant business. His name is Justin Boswell, and he is an incredible chef with incredible food.
All right, can you hold my hamburger for
I
me?
will hold
Let's
your
continue to
hamburger.
walk, because also some other things that you have here, we talked about the history, but you also have culture, including a wonderful art museum where people can come, they can learn about art, they can take classes, and at the same time they can see some great artwork.
Absolutely. We have some wonderful local artists that have are all here in Athens that have made a grouping of their artwork down on the square in one of the great buildings that is down there, and it's incredible art.
Well, and also you have a museum that includes a lot of the historical artifacts that really makes Athens great, so that's there as well. But I have to also let you know that the mayor here does more than just kind of run the functions of the city. You have a flower shop.
I do have a flower shop that I've had for about 23 years with my sister Nancy, and it's been my love and joy for 23 years.
Well, you do such a great job. You make fabulous bouquets. You have a wonderful city to be proud of.
I am very proud of our city. We have an incredible city here, and it's just, I hope people come and visit it.
Don't eat my hamburger.
I don't know. I may have to share it with you.
No, I don't know. Well,
We can half
there
it.
certainly is enough. All right, we've got more to come a little later in the show, including we're going to be talking about another treasure that can be found here in Athens, Texas. But before I send it back inside to you, let's give the Trinity Valley Community College Drumline a final listen as we send it back to you.